Hey, good morning everybody. It's Brian today at Hollis Farms. It is Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas to everybody. I know it'll be after Christmas when we run this, but hope everybody had a good weekend. And it's hot here in Mississippi. It is 72 degrees right now, I think. So we're hunting in t-shirt and I even got shorts on. I'm gonna have to probably have to take a thermocell in because the mosquitoes are gonna be biting. But we're going to go ahead and deer hunt. We traditionally have always hunted on Christmas afternoon. It's just something we do. I'll talk a little more about that when we get in the stand. I got an old rifle with me. It's got a lot of history. It means a lot to me, especially on Christmas Day. So but I want to show y'all first. I was thinking, man, it's too hot to put on a bunch of heavy hunting boots or whatever. And I thought about, got a pair of boots that a company sent us. I've looked it up. I tried to figure out how you pronounce it. It's Hisea, I don't know. Y'all pronounce it any way you want it, but I read pretty good things about these boots. They sent me an email and asked me if we'd like to review any of their products. I kind of looked through. They sell everything from neoprene waders to hard bottom rubber work boots. Rubber boots look like a muck boot. So I thought, well, I don't need any more waders. I don't need any more rubber hunting boots. I've got insulated and uninsulated. They had one I thought I told them I'd like to try. I think it's called remember the exact name of it. I'll put the name of the boot in the description and a link to their website in the description of the video. But it's a short ankle height rubber boots, got a real hard bottom, pretty good bottom there, good traction. Some of the rubber boots we get, some of the old school lacrosse, and some of the muck boots are a little slick on the bottom. But I thought, well, today be a perfect day to wear this ankle height rubber boot, because where I'm walking in here is not a whole lot of water, a couple of puddles I can go around, but this will be perfect to keep my feet dry and not have old hot rubber boots on. So I'm gonna try them out. Look to be pretty good. A lot of other brands out there, but these are a lot less expensive. I think these things probably retail, don't quote me, I believe they're $75 or less. Got a reinforced toe, the neoprene ankle pull-on straps there. I'm gonna try these today. I'll get to the stand here in a little bit. I'll let you know how they walk. Overall, look like a pretty good boot. Of course, a rubber boot, if it fits good and don't leak, that's all you expect out of it. So we're gonna give these a try. I'm gonna get Maggie gathered up, get her put in her kennel, and I'm gonna go get in a stand. I hadn't hunted in this year. I've been bow hunting all year. I did have killed a deer out of this ranch king with a bow and with a crossbow. But I'm not gonna take my bow, just gonna take my old rifle. Been some pig activity around here, so may get a shot at a pig. Never know, a big buck might show up too. So I'm gonna get these Hisea, whatever they are, high C boots on and get ready to go to the stand. Alright, y'all, made it to the stand. Man, it's hot. I can't believe it's Christmas Day. This is hot. But it is what it is. The deer don't mind it much as we do. Should be prime time. Another deer rutting. I've seen and heard of a lot of good deer being killed in Mississippi this past 6 to 8 days. So I think if anything, the temperature might affect when they move so much, when the does move, and the does are going to dictate when you see a buck. So you just got to be there when they move. Not a lot of pressure in this area, so deer should be comfortable getting on their feet, coming to the food plot, and we've got a feeder over here too. A lot of hog sign right here, more hog sign on the road coming in here than I've seen in a while. I'm not a real long way from where Jackson has caught the majority of our pigs, so I think he's starting to bait that spot back up now too. Anyway, because we're seeing more signs. So hang out here a little while. It's 2:15, so we got about 3 hours. We'll get lucky, maybe a big buck. While I'm thinking about it, I told y'all I had a kind of a story from an old gun. See if you don't see this here. I got a Browning. This is a Browning Bar 270. Kind of dark in here, but you can see it's just I think this thing's around a 1970, 1971 model. I don't see a lot of people shooting the bar anymore. I hear most everybody shoots bolt action, but I kind of grew up, started on these. I killed my first deer with this gun on Christmas Day, 1980. So 41 years ago today, killed it on a club in Alabama. Y'all heard Jason talk about that club. It was a club where we first started hunting when we were kids. I guess that might have been, let's see, that would have been I had been hunting before, but probably not ever. I think I had a shotgun with us, and my dad had this rifle. We had already seen a pretty good buck that we let go. Nice 8-point. Turned out another club member killed the dang thing a week later, but I was 11 years old, never killed a buck, and I had to pass it. But the little spike came out, decided to make a shot, and I got him. That's the first time I'd ever shot a rifle at all with a scope. Made a decent shot on him. He didn't run far. So I've been hunting with this gun, hunting with it until I got on up older and got me a. Wasn't that long ago that I just hunted with this gun and ended up getting me our other rifles. I shoot a Tika 300 short, and I don't think I've ever. I bought a Weatherby 340 one time, take on some big game hunts out west, up in Canada, but I don't have a whole lot of guns. I get one I like, and I get one that works, I stick with it. And this is obviously one that works. Like I said, you can see the finish is worn off the stock. All the blues worn off the action. This is the original loophole 3-9 scope. It's old school, y'all. This thing is about 50 years old. Still shoots great. Never had a problem with it. I did have the action rebuilt one time back in the late 80s, early 90s. Had a lot of grit in it over the years. Just pretty hard on the old gun, but shoots good. Might get a shot at it today or get a pig or a big old buck. We'll see. So that's the story on the old gun. It's been a good one. When you get one like that, you want to hang on to it. And I don't get it out very much, but when I do gun hunt, I grab it a lot of times. So if that thing gets settled in here, maybe we'll have some luck. Alright y'all, not a bad afternoon to be so hot. The two little spikes come in here earlier, they kind of squared up, did their thing. Licked the branch over scrapes a little bit and kind of wandered off with their separate ways. And then that doe and fawn slipped in here late. Fed around a little bit. Thought maybe it might be a buck following her, but wasn't nothing with her. So, pretty afternoon. I don't know if y'all could hear all that water splashing. I'm sitting right by a real good wood duck roost right here. They just flood in here in the evenings. Land in a little cypress slough and feed out on the bank eating acorns. But not too bad for a hot afternoon. Christmas Day, something we always do. We don't ever hunt in the morning and get up and do the Santa Claus thing. Even though all the kids are grown, we'll still get together and eat breakfast and exchange gifts. This time next year, I'll have a little one crawling around in there too, so Christmas is going to go back to kind of how it used to be. You're going to have to have the Santa Claus stuff going on for real. So anyway, appreciate y'all watching, and hope you enjoyed that footage. I hadn't hunted in a box stand much this year, so I haven't been able to really get any good deer footage like that. You get them in the woods, they're just passing through. So fun to be close to deer no matter what. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell button down there after you subscribe. Hit the bell button and you'll get a notification anytime we post a video. Next couple of weeks should be posting a lot because we're doing a lot of hunting while we got some time off work. Alright, see y'all again tomorrow. Alright y'all, I'm back. Y'all thought I was gone, but I'm back. I forgot to tell y'all about these boots, the Hisea or Hisea, whatever they are. Wasn't really impressed. I know one time wearing them ain't maybe necessarily the best review, but you put a pair of boots on that feel good, they feel good. They ought to feel good if they're gonna be right. But I don't know, they had a real sloppy feel. The left and the right side boot felt like they were two different sizes. My right side of my heel was slipping real bad. Left side, my big toe was hitting the end of the boot. The ankle is real big on them. I'll put in the description of the video which model they are. Makes it easy to get it on and off, but then they're real sloppy while you're walking. So overall, not impressed. I guess the only thing they did do good is they're waterproof. My socks ain't wet. I don't know that I'd recommend the Hisea boots. Other boots and waders may be great, but this small pair of slip-ons, maybe for slipping them on and running to feed the dogs, or maybe go out real quick and get some firewood in, or just something where you're not walking very far in rough ground or real muddy stuff. They'd probably be fine for that. They're not very expensive. I can't remember the exact price. They're probably only 50, 60 bucks. So not bad for a pair that you could just wear around the house, but I think if you're looking for a pair of heavier duty work, something you can wear every day that's a low waterproof boot, you might want to look at something else. But anyway, I forgot all about that, so we're done now. Y'all come back tomorrow.